everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the mirror can tell a lie. The dollar cover the flaws, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. I'm in the city of lost angles, I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay at heart. Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it, but every bit is fighting it. Ever since I gave first pair some Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years loud being quiet, then Def Jam cold. I'm like...
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Robbie Ray. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city.
Dodgers,
and you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swings through that one for strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Mookie Betts now. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And downstairs.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
And that one ripped to left. Snags it for the second out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Mookie Betts.
Berg, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Freddie Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Inside, just missed.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And it is 2-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And a base hit. And the Dodgers score first. It's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. And that's in there for a strike. Little slider that finds the mark. Yamamoto with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And the right-hander deals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Next one misses. Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And here is Devers. 1 run batted in yesterday. Their only run of the game. And the first offering is not close.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
There's a strike.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
2 down, bases empty. Willie Adames now at the plate. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Yo, 1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail here 1-0. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Andy Pages.
Ray back to work. Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. Edman, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And the next pitch is way outside. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
In the air, left field, down the line. Takes it in for the out. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Miguel Rojas stands in now and watches strike 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Two outs. Swing at a ball, line to center. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
It's great watching Yamamoto pitch in Major League Baseball, but he played against MLB talent before he signed with the Dodgers. He was a standout at the Tokyo Olympics and in the 2023 World Baseball Classic and helped Japan win gold medals in both.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Hot shot to third. Throw on to Freeman. And a quick out, number 1.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Yeah, that's fouled off. Yamamoto ready to fire now. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Ball one there. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And now 2 balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the...
Oh, wow, what a stop. And they get the out. So the Giants leave 1. They're down 1-0.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Esteury Ruiz.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos makes the grab, 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. His 58th home run of the season. And they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets them off, and gets the home run.
1 out, base is empty. And now it's Mookie Betts. That one finds the zone. 0-1. There's a strike to Mookie.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Now one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one missing inside. Outside. Counts full, 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
One down, base is empty. That one ripped. And it hits the fence.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Betts over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
The 0-2. Goes down looking.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Ball one, no strikes. One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. Freeman hits it in the air. Yastrzemski settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
The second baseman, Casey Schmidt.
And that one clips the corner. Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Patrick.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first
now
for the out.
The left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos. His first at bat was a strikeout.
when you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
First pitch misses.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Rojas whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Giants go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-zip. All set for the start of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
1-0.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ramos makes the play, and there's 1 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Splits the plate. That's strike 2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Ramos makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman.
2 outs, bases empty.
Edman.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly to left his first time. That's outside, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one drilled left field. Ramos makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Rafael Devers.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. He'll do it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt
Chapman up to the plate now. Grounded out his first time. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
What about playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Miguel Rojas.
Ray back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Rojas measures 6 feet even, 36 years old, usually a shortstop, but today starts at third.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first, and next for L.A., Esteury Ruiz. That one is absolutely belted. Get out of town. Third home run of the season. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. That'll do it for Robbie Ray, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
so out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tyler Rogers.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Just missed.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And he pumps it a strike. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Inside, almost got him.
Full count.
Line drive, base hit.
Up next for the Dodgers, the
Man at
shortstop,
first, nobody out. Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. There's the strike.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Beck warming up as well. Runner at first with no outs here. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. Will Smith to the plate.
Catcher,
went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and it falls. And now 2 aboard.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
Next to the dish is Freddie. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. And delivers outside. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
That was pretty close on the inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let that frustration compound itself, though. You got to let it out and move on.
He goes down looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 2 in this one. That one ripped. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Tyler Rogers is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
Tristan
Giants,
Beck into the game.
number 43.
And compared to a lot of other relievers,
Tristan.
strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
So 2 down, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Right side. Yastrzemski pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, these Giants being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's out.
misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Flores takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
In the air, right field. Hernandez racing over to make the catch.
Now
Those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into
Lee.
his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Lee,
That's a
the
ball.
next to hit, takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. On the ground to third. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Giants are down 1-2-3. They continue to trail 7-0. Top six. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Eric Miller up and throwing. Rodriguez also throwing.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Out towards right center field. Lee makes the catch, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Miguel
Rojas at the plate. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Lee pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ruiz stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Fastball for a strike. Two down, nobody on, and we're the top half of the sixth. On the corner for a strike. Next offering misses, and a full count now. Shohei Ohtani would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Ball four, tried another curve but couldn't locate it.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave one, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Schmidt.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike three. Yoshinobu gets the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Bailey batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That's towards center. Pajes has this one sized up, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting, left fielder, Elliott
Ramos, the next Giant to hit.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
They say away.
0-1's the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Not going their way. It's 7-0. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Next.
And strike 1 to Mookie Betts.
0-1.
That's ripped. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, catcher Will.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And here is Will Smith. Line to left. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Just
that's
missed.
off the plate.
Man at first, one away. Next
Ball two.
offering is down low.
2-0.
And
That's
another
ball
ball.
three.
In for a strike. 3-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lee on his way over. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So a man aboard. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Off the mark there. 1-0. In the air, out towards right center. Lee sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for L.A., but they're still in control. It's 7-0. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze. I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, that would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie Adames.
So up next, Willie Adames. Just missed. The Giants still looking for their first hit in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. That one down the line, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. And he'll pull into second safely. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Now it's Matt Chapman having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
Yastrzemski in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Adames on at second with 2 down. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. That's to third. Rojas zips it to first. And that'll do it. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Giants nothing.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Randy Rodriguez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, Andy Pajes. 0 for 3 in this one.
Andy Pajes.
Rodriguez, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's a little bit low. Next offering upstairs. There's the strike. And that one lifted in the air center field. Lee sizing this one up. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tommy.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Inside. And that is ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that clips the inside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Rojas. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The Dodgers up big in this one. They're at the top of the 8th. And that ball is out of here. He circles the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And they add to their lead. It's 9-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Yuri Ruiz getting ready to hit. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
The designated hitter, Shohei.
2 down, bases empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 outs, runner at first. And next for L.A., Mookie Betts. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Liner, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Will Smith, the next to hit.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Just missed. Ohtani, the lead runner at second. Betts on at first with 2 down. Well struck left field. Into the bleachers and gone. Home run. Second home run of the inning for them. And they add on. It's 12-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Randy Rodriguez gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Eric
Giants.
Miller takes over on the mound.
Number 68.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So 2 away with nobody on. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ripped on a line to center. Lee makes the catch, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, LA.
I think we all just jumped across that line.
Welcome back as we
Leading
take a
up
look at
for
how
the
today's
Giants,
starting pitchers
the
have
first
fared so
baseman,
far.
Wilmer Flores.
Yamamoto back to work. And there's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. And there's a strike. Strike on the inside corner.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
And down on strikes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black and locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. The other way, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Giants go down quietly. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0.
Show me what I'm missing. Show me how you listen. This is my addition. I know that I'm listening. Wasn't planning on this.
Back here in San Francisco, all set to start the 9th in this one. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Camilo Doval getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Lucchesi, the lefty, warming up as well. That's out to center field. Lee on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder,
Pages.
Andy Pages. Out to center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy.
2 outs, base is
Edman.
empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. And that's outside. And the count is 2-0. That's hard hit on the line. Lee makes the grab. And that is that. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break.
That's just a statement. Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss.
Bottom of the ninth, and here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count.
Will Klein taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Be talking, don't know what they saying. Let me reassure you, so no, I ain't playing. I'm looking, you laughing, but in the future you'll be signing signatures and I'm autographing. Hold up.
Yeah, I'm living my life, and I don't care, cause I do what I like. Never looking back, and I never think twice. Every day that I live, I gotta roll the dice.
No stressing, I'm blessed every day, I'll be winning. These people say I should slow down, I should finish. But ain't no way I'ma slow down till I finish gone. Shawty, tell me where you at. I ain't about to pick you, but I probably send a cap. I was never a gentleman, I was raised in a trap. Let you spend all this money tomorrow, I made it back. If she told me don't leave, I told her shawty relax now. So she can get ready, we hit the club in a second, yeah. And I ain't really in a rush. I came in the north and they talking only about us. I'm gone for a month, tell the shawty we keep in touch. Got a thing from Michelle, but she told me it's only us. Now she call on my phone, say she wanna talk about us. But don't.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Elliot
Ramos, the next Giant to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hey! Ball.
In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Bailey into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
Now a fly ball to right center. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
So man aboard, Rafael Devers up to hit. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
One out and a runner at second. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just misses with that one. Got him looking for the K. And the Giants down to their final out. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
One out left for the Giants. And up next for San Francisco, Willie Adames. 1 for 3.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
while I shit slam the flip flam and then jam.